Welcome to BisNow's Toronto Workplace of the Future Summit.
We're part of a great construction industry in this city, and we want to continue to see great things happening in the city. So, as I said, I'm really pleased to be here. So I'm going to ask the panelists just to do a 1 or 2 minute introduction of themselves, going across from my immediate left, and I'll ask Ben to start it off.
I'm Benjamin Schoenwald. I'm the President and CEO of the Building Owners and Managers Association of Canada.
My name is Peter Trigolius. I'm a Director of Development for Ivanhoe Cambridge on the Office platform.
Good morning, I'm Michael DiPasquale from Dunpar Homes. We've been in business for over 35 years. I'm the COO there for the last 8 years or so.
Hi, good morning. My name is Les Cullen. I'm the Vice President of Finance of a company called Top Hat. Top Hat's one of the fastest growing software companies in North America.
I'm Jamie Grossman. I am the Managing Principal of the Toronto office of Cresa.
As I said earlier, we have almost an embarrassment of riches in the city. We're doing very well, and we do see some spectacular growth, but with that growth does come a whole set of challenges.
It's a real hurdle, and that's why we're getting demand for our stuff, because if you're coming from the 905 area and you can stop in Etobicoke instead of saving another 40 minutes trying to get downtown to your office and parking, we're providing parking. So we're filling a niche, a void that was missing in there. And sometimes in our calculations, owning a place and renovating it can be, versus a Class A office building rent in that area, could save 40 to 50% of your monthly costs.
And also demand changes, right? Client folks change, but it's an interesting point.
Office condos is just a unit, just like you would imagine a townhome. The people just own the units and they own their own space, and we're building 2-floor units, about 1,800, 2,000 square feet on average. And it's just an office space. And you could take both floors of the office space, you could buy the space and rent out the bottom floor and use the top floor, or rent out the entire building. We saw a need in the market. We're very on the ground and in depth in the Etobicoke community, and as well as in Mississauga. We've had many residential builds there. We live there, and I live there as well. And we just saw that there is a need. We're also a landlord already in many older buildings, and we're talking to these small businesses, and we're talking to them on a daily basis. And we saw there was a need, and there's less and less office space in Toronto. And we saw there was definitely a need for this space, and they wanted to own their space and get the appreciation of the asset. And a benefit to them is the monthly cost to own your space and maintain it works out to be 40 to 50% cheaper than renting in an A-class building. And you're paying off a mortgage instead of paying rent. We're also selling the space as shells, so we're going to have a beautiful exterior and beautiful landscaping. It's going to feel like a residential community, essentially, but it's going to be for office condos and office space. And because we're selling the shells, they're going to have their own creative abilities to create whatever space they want instead of working within the confines of a rental building, something that's already finished. There's a big learning curve for people to realize, oh wow, I get to own that asset and it's going to cost me less. It sounds too good to be true, but it really, if you look at the numbers, we've spelled it out really easily for them, it really makes sense. And they're going to be part of a low-rise office condo community with perfect landscaping and snow plowing, and it's going to be well maintained, and hopefully they're close to home as well.